Hello and welcome back. We have done a lot of bulk shopping for us. Yes, Bug. Just a second. Okay, take two. We did some bulk shopping and we have, I think today our ButcherBox order comes in. So we've just had a lot of lifey things that happened, and because that happened, it just, our kitchen is in a disarray and it just desperately needs to be reorganized and kind of, I don't know, we need to rethink our systems here. So let me turn you around so you can see what is happening in my kitchen. This is just after a normal day. We've got library books thrown out. Okay, I'll be right there, Buggy. We got supplements and things just tossed. I don't have like anything to hold our fruit and stuff, and so I just been using this like casserole dish from Princess House, and it's not working out very well. I have yesterday's dinner I made in the slow cooker, so that's still out. Just my son's getting ready to make breakfast. We purchased some jars for the pantry for our bulk items from Missouri Pantry, and I washed them, and so they're out drying. Just lots of randomness happening here. And it just needs to be cleaned up and retidied, including the things in the cabinets. Like if you could see, I moved our kitchen towels here, but it's just overflowing. So I'm going to see if I can reorganize and make this a better system for us without spending a small fortune, because this is not going to be that video where we organize the kitchen and it's beautiful and set up but not usable, and we went and spent like $5,000 at the Container Store. I don't have that kind of money. So let's see. I'm gonna let my kids, I'm gonna let my son, he wants to try to make some blueberry muffins. I'm gonna let him do that first, make a little bit more of a mess, and then we're gonna get in here and clean up. I just told my oldest son, you gotta put these muffins away before I eat them all. I did. I ate. They're so good. He made blueberry muffins this morning. We checked out a library book, this one here, America's Test Kitchen, the complete cookbook for young chefs, and he wanted to try out a recipe, and this is what he tried out. You guys, I don't even know if you can see, but they're so big, and they were so good. There is a stick of butter melted in them. It made about 13. So I had one. I'm trying not to have the 6 that remain. He's got to put these things away. So I get the temptation put away, and then I'm going to go ahead and start tackling the island in the kitchen. I love having an island in the kitchen, but it is definitely one of our hot spots. It's a place where we just kind of dump everything. So first I'm going to clear off anything that doesn't belong in the kitchen and put it back in the proper rooms. And then I'm going to just give it a quick wipe down. I'm not going to actually spray and give it a clean yet, because I realize that I'm probably going to put more stuff on top of it as I'm cleaning the other areas. And then you'll see a little bit later, down on the floor out of view is a food bucket where we had our bulk oats in, and it's emptied now. And so I'm going to just wash that and let it dry. Nope. Ooh, I was starting the... Our ButcherBox came in the middle of starting to clean, so I thought I would show you what we got. This is how it usually comes packaged, in just a really good sturdy box. Everything is recyclable in here. So this is just recyclable, and as well as this. And then this is what we ordered this time around. We get, I think it's called like a custom box, and we can change it around, change the items that we want to get. So this time around, what I got was a roast to boneless pork butt. My kids think it's hilarious that it's called butt. It's not actually butt. It's the way it's packaged. Anyways, we got roast. We got some beef patties. These hamburger patties are so delicious. get this because there's 6 patties in here, and it will feed our family like 1 meal. We are a family of 5, but like I said, we are hearty eaters, so inevitably either my husband or my oldest son wants 2 burgers. So we get this. I actually got 2 of these this time, so we got 2 beef patties. I got pork chops. Their pork chops are delicious, and they're really thick. And everything you can, I don't know if you can hear, if the camera will pick it up, but it's frozen, and it's still, I don't know how long it was sitting on the porch there, but it's still really nice and cold. When we signed up, the promotion was to get 2 pounds of ground beef free with the subscription for as long as we have a subscription. So here are my 2 pounds of ground beef. And then we also purchased their chicken. They have organic free-range chicken breast, boneless, skinless. So you get about 3 pounds for every, like, you get your choice of, I can't remember how many choices of meat I get. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 choices of meat. So this counts, 3 pounds of chicken counts as 1 choice. So I actually got 2 sets. So I got 6 pounds of chicken because, like I said, we are hearty eaters, and we go through 2 pounds of protein for every meal. And then they just had another new promotion where you can buy for $30 the life of your membership. You get a free pack of bacon. So we signed up for that. So here's our pack of bacon. I'm actually going to put most of this in our outside freezer for now, but I just wanted to share, since it came in, what we received. And yeah, if you wanted to sign up, I do have a referral code. This is not a sponsored video. Every time you sign up, every customer gets a referral code. It won't cost you any extra. In fact, I think what their promotion is, it saves you $30. But if you're interested, you can sign up. If you don't want to use the referral code, don't, but I would encourage you to go take a look at them. It's just a great service. Comes straight to your house. Like I said, every box is recyclable. In fact, when we moved, this portion of the box, should have showed you before I closed it out, is recyclable here and comes out. The boxes are so sturdy. We used a couple of these for when we moved. So that is everything. Like I said, I'm going to go put these out in the back and then get back to work on this kitchen. So let me explain myself as I try to speak over the volume of the television. I got the ButcherBox order, and then I went outside. Well, my kids saw me go outside, so then they went outside. So then we hung out for a little while out there while I put the order away, and they just kind of played. Then we came in, and it was lunchtime, so I dirtied a couple of dishes, and then I decided we were going to go ahead and load the dishwasher. So that's going. And then for lunch, I made quesadillas, so I needed cheese. I had to take stuff out of the fridge to get to the cheese. I got this huge thing of cheese, so I just started shredding it since I had this out anyways, and now I'm making quite a big mess here, shredding cheese instead of getting back to organizing my kitchen. I took out our Food Saver bags and the little Food Saver vacuum thing so that I can freeze some of the shredded cheese. And it's just all very, if you give a mouse a cookie here, because I had every intention of tidying up the kitchen, but one project led to another. Comment down below. Let me know if does anybody else do this? Just me? Please tell me someone else understands this problem. So the bags that I have left over, or just in our cupboard right now, are these slender, thin bags, and it's all in a roll, and so you can cut it to whatever length you want it to be. So here I'm just sealing the bottom of it so that I can put the cheese inside the bag and then vacuum seal it. Right here I'm just being extra. I don't even know why I cut the little bit extra off the bottom. It was totally not necessary, but I did anyways. Then I'm going to take it over. I was shredding the cheese because I like to have pre-shredded cheese done, but this is the first time that I have ever purchased raw milk cheese, and I don't know if it was because it was that type of cheese or it was just really warm, but it was like getting soft really fast. So you'll see that I'm kind of measuring and putting it in the bag so that I can label approximately how many cups of cheese that I have in there. But then when I go back to vacuum seal the bag, the vacuum seal does its thing and it kind of makes the shredded cheese look more like a blob. I have no idea what this cheese is going to look like when I pull it back out of the freezer, but most of the time we're using cheese, we're just melting it anyways, so I think it'll be fine. But it was pretty funny. This whole day is just trial and error. It's just one of those days. And then I should probably mention, as I'm waiting for the vacuum seal to do its thing, instead of just standing there watching it, I'm kind of just tidying up what I can of the nearby area. So then after the big blob incident, I decide I'm going to go ahead and cut it into cubes instead. And I cut it into the size cubes, one because it'll fit into the bag a little better, and then two because it'll fit into my food processor feeder a lot better too. So then when it's done being frozen, when I want to take it out, it'll fit right through there and I can start shredding it. I also put it on my scale so that I can kind of weigh out how much cheese is in each bag. And then I'm cleaning the island again. But this time I actually decide I'm going to wipe it down. So I get the spray out and then a microfiber cloth and I give it a good wipe. And then you'll see, I figure since I have the microfiber cloth out anyways, I go ahead and wipe down the stainless steel front of the dishwasher. And then I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put these larger jars that I purchased until I have a chance to fill them. So I go in and grab a kitchen chair because we don't have a stool. And I didn't realize the camera couldn't view this, but it's probably best that you couldn't because I'm trying to wipe down the top of our kitchen cabinets. And I'm going to put the jars on top of our kitchen cabinets. Yeah, I was very close to the ledge, as you can see here, and I felt very close to the ledge, but I was just so determined to get this done because I wanted them off our countertops. Not the safest. Children, do not try this at home. And then as I was coming down from the chair, my kids were yelling at me that someone was ringing the doorbell. So I had to go to the door and talk to them for a while. Some people came to the door and we just, yeah. Anyway, so I'm cleaning up the rest of the stuff. You'll see me with my phone there. I was just putting some worship music on and trying to finish out my day and not be a grumpy bear. So I'm doing that. And then my daughter comes in and asks if she can help. And I never want to turn down the kids when they ask if there's something that they can help with. So I give her the silicone cupcake liners, and I ask her if she can go ahead and dry those for me so I can get them off the counter. I do also grab my ice water because I think sometimes when I'm feeling anxious or overwhelmed by stuff, it's a lot of times I need to recenter and be hydrated. That's such a simple thing that I often overlook. So I'm just going to tidy up this corner of the kitchen and try to get it as clean as I can. I kind of already know that I'm not reorganizing anything at this point. So as you can see, I didn't get to reorganize anything, but I did get to tidy up and just kind of wipe down some surfaces and clear off some countertops. This is not the permanent home of those jars, but I just needed them up out of the way for now until I got that project done. Life just got lifey like it does, and I could only tackle so much. So it looks better, and sometimes that just has to be enough. So for today, it's gonna have to be enough. I'm gonna have to jump back in here in a little bit and make dinner, but I'm gonna enjoy like the 30 minutes of clean that I have.